Hey guys, I'm Teresa.
I'm Jen.
And this week we watched 101 Dalmatians. I have a lot of questions, Disney. Only me? Okay, Jen has no questions. I have a lot of questions.
I just think they're cute.
What is this movie about? Like, really think about it. Who is the protagonist? Because there is no protagonist. If you go back and watch the movie again, at first it starts in the narration of Pongo, right? Pongo's narrating and he calls Roger his pet. And then there's like the cutest meet cute in all of Disney history.
He looks out the window and is like, I see this beautiful creature on 4 legs. And also the owner is pretty cool too, so let's set that up. Don't you wish real romance was like that? Your dogs could help you pick, like, imagine if real dogs, if your dog really did that for you. You just let him, like, it's like Tinder but with your dog, and your dog looks out the window.
As cute as that is and how they meet, if you really look at the relationship, you're like, oh, it's nice. And then you watch it again, you're like, that's kind of weird. Like, Roger has some serious insecurities. Like, Carla comes over and he's like, I don't like your friend Carla. And he goes upstairs and plays music the whole time. Rude. Doesn't even come down and say hi to Carla. Of course Carla doesn't like your husband. She's just like, you got her dick bag when she comes over. Could at least like, hey Carla, I gotta go upstairs and work on my music and then go play your little song. Straight up locks himself in the attic while Carla's here. Comes down after she leaves. And then the whole time Carla is there, you're just like a huge asshole to her. Of course she doesn't like you. She's gonna steal your puppies. You're kind of a mean guy. The only person in this movie that has motivation that's clear and strong is Cruella.
She wants the furs.
I think that Cruella is the protagonist because she's the only one with actual motivation, and it's very clear from the very beginning in Act 1. She comes in with the furs. She's like, I want puppies. And if you think she's an evil person, but if you really look at who's making the choices in the movie, Cruella's the one driving all of the action. And Cruella's the one that has a tragic failure at the end, and she doesn't get what she wants, but she learns from it. I don't know what this movie is about, but it really got me thinking, because I swear to God, I was like, is this movie about communism?
Well, it's kind of like the Underground Railroad. It's like, you know, because they had the Twilight bark and they like transfer the message, and then like, okay, and then along the way they have like the dogs that bring them, like the collie was like,
you think it's about the Underground Railroad?
Maybe something like that.
Yeah, I wonder, like, I wonder, like, what is this about? Is it about the Underground Railroad, Disney? Because if so, you're missing a lot of details about the Underground Railroad. It's actually based on a book. It's based on the book by Dodie Smith. And, okay, this is real strange. It's about these dogs, right? But in the original book, Perdita is not the mom. Okay, I'm gonna read this to you.
Oh, I didn't know this. Mr. Dearly is a financial wizard who has been granted lifelong tax exemption and lent a house on the outer circle in Regent's Park in return for wiping out the government debt. That's pretty deep.
Disney was just like, how does he go from songwriter to songwriter?
They're just so different.
Mrs., who's the actual mom, gives birth to a litter of 15 puppies. Concerned that Mrs. will not be able to feed them all, the humans join in to help. Mrs. Dearly looks for a canine wet nurse and finds an abandoned liver-spotted Dalmatian in the middle of the road in the pouring rain. She has the dog treated by a vet and names her Perdita. Perdita later tells Pongo about her long-lost love, Prince, and the resulting litter of puppies which were sold by her owner, and that she had to run away looking for those puppies. What? Like, at some point, a Disney executive read this book and was like, this will make a good children's film. A dog, let's just take out the wet nurse. The only part that's good in this movie is when the dogs get covered in soot and then they have to escape like little black Labradors. And like, nobody like thinks they're just like impossible.
Yeah, they're like, oh, there's so many puppies. They just happen to be a bunch, 100 puppies, and we're looking for 100 puppies.
So maybe they're like impossible because dogs aren't that smart, and this whole thing is about how dogs are actually smart and know, like Toy Story kind of situation, like they know what's going on. But if that's true, then why don't we see more of that? What? What do you guys think about 101 Dalmatians?
What is the story really about? Who is the main character?
Is it about communism?
Is it about the Underground Railroad?
Who's the protagonist? Is Roger an asshole? Let us know in the comments. And subscribe to our channel.